Hi guys, thanks again for tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Civil War Captain America Ant-Man action figure. And here's the packaging for Ant-Man. It's very nice and compact. It's got the Civil War Captain America versus Iron Man artwork in the front, which is really good. Moving around to the side, it's got the photo of the figure up close. And on the back, you've got some articulation features and optional parts. Comes with a tiny little Ant-Man, which is really awesome. Let's just open this guy up. This is what he looks like. Very nicely secured in the trays, and you can see there's also plastic lining to protect the figure during transportation. As far as accessories go, Ant-Man doesn't come with very much. He only comes with one pair of optional hands, and that is the open palm hands. And he also comes with one tiny figure of him. And here is the miniature Ant-Man up close. Considering how small it is actually pretty well painted. I'm just going to try and focus this guy as I spin him around on the large Ant-Man's hands. It's a nice little accessory to have. You can have a lot of fun photographing this guy standing next to, you know, household items. I really love the head sculpt on this guy. The helmet looks very crisp and clean and very accurate to the movie design. And the rest of the suit looks just as good. Very tidy paint app, nice texture on the suit itself, and everything just looks very tidy. And proportionally speaking, I think so far Ant-Man has probably got the best body proportion in the S.H.Figuarts Marvel lineup. When you compare it to Captain America, for example. Let me just quickly grab him. I don't know if you can see the difference. This one has a much more natural looking body shape, whereas Captain America, he's got like a very elongated waist section, and then his chest kind of just bulges out. Yeah, so in terms of proportions, I think Ant-Man hits the nail on the head. Alright, starting from the head. The head is on a double ball joint in there, so it's got a really good range of motion. You can tilt his head from side to side, rotate, go up that much, and down that much. His neck does have a slight hinge, I think, but it only slightly moves forward and backwards. So it doesn't help terribly much, but it is there. And the shoulders, the shoulder pads are on a hinge joint, so they kind of move out of the way, and they are attached to the top of the shoulders. And the shoulder itself is a ball joint that plugs into the torso that comes out to a hinge joint. So you've got good range here. He can lift up his arm that much all the way around, and he's got, because of the ball joint, it gives him a bit of butterfly action as well. And I actually think there's a piece specifically made for the butterfly joint. I didn't notice that until now, but anyway, that's good. And then he's got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, very good bend there. And he's also got the hinge and what is it called? Hinge and pin joint for the wrist, so he can do all sorts of things with his wrists. And then he's got a ab crunch, so you can crunch his abs forward that much and back that much, but there is a bit of a gap when you push it all the way back, but it's still a very good range. And then he's got waist swivel, and it might be a ball joint because you can actually kind of push his body from side to side a little bit. So it might even be a ball joint. And then coming down to the hips, he's got the, does he have the pole extension? Yeah, I think so. He does have the extension, the hip extension, but it is kind of tight, so I was worried that I might snap it. And with the extension, it allows him to lift his leg up that high and back, slightly on an angle, but still back this high. And it also allows him to do, the plastic is just making some very uncomfortable noises, so I'm not going to push it too much, but pretty good splits. Okay, just carefully put the legs back down, and then he does have thigh swivel, which is well hidden from the side view. You can't really see it, but it is there, so you can twist his leg. And then double jointed knees with very, very good bend. I don't actually know if any human being can achieve this amount of bend in their leg, but Ant-Man can, and it's pretty good. And he's got feet tilts and rotation slightly from side to side, and also ankle rockers. Pretty good range there. And lastly, he has toe articulation, which is pretty decent, especially for running poses. First up, we have S.H.Figuarts Iron Man MK46 from the Civil War movie. And here he is compared to S.H.Figuarts Captain America from the Civil War movie. And here he is compared to S.H.Figuarts Black Widow. And here he is compared to Marvel Legends Ant-Man. And here he is with Marvel Legends Hawkeye. What can I say? Ant-Man is a great figure. He looks really good. The sculpting and the design is awesome. The proportion is spot on, and the articulation is amazing. If you're an Ant-Man fan, this is a must. And that concludes my review of S.H.Figuarts Ant-Man from Civil War. Hope you guys enjoyed the review, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.